You're born into a hole buried deep in the snow. It's cramped, dark, and freezing. Your mother is curled tightly around you and your siblings, her body the only thing keeping the cold at bay. She's utterly spent, weeks of running on an empty stomach, hunting, digging this den, and staying alive just long enough to bring you into the world. The wind screams outside, snow presses in on every side. But you don't notice. You can't. You're blind. Your only instinct is to crawl closer to the warmth of your mother, fighting for the best spot against your siblings. None of you can even stand yet, but the competition has already begun. You're tiny. You're at the very bottom of the Arctic food chain. And you don't know it yet, but things are only going to get harder from here. Your so-called family looks like this. There's one alpha pair, your mom and dad, and they call all the shots. Your dad is the dominant male, patrolling the territory, leading the hunts, and making sure everyone follows the rules. Your mom, the lead female, raises the pups and keeps the pack together. Her authority is equal to his. Then come the subordinates, 3 adult wolves who aren't in charge. They hunt, watch over pups, and follow orders. They don't eat until the alphas are done, but they stick around because it's safer than facing the Arctic alone. The pack has a strict order, and you're at the very bottom. No one listens to you. No one takes care of you, except your mom. And even that care depends on how well things are going. If the pack ever has to choose between you and survival, you won't like the answer. This is the Arctic. There's no room for sympathy here. For now, the pack tolerates you. Your father roams the territory, marking it, keeping rival wolves and predators away. Your mother rarely leaves your side, doing everything she can to keep you alive. The other wolves bring food, but it's barely enough. The alphas eat first, then the rest of the pack. If there's anything left, maybe your mom gets a bite, and if she's lucky, you'll get a scrap of that bite. This isn't a family, not like humans know it. It's a survival team. Everyone has a role. Yours, right now, is simple. Stay alive, without slowing anyone down. No one's going to carry you. The sooner you understand that, the better. A few weeks pass and your eyes finally open. The world hits you like a shock. It's blindingly bright, bitterly cold, and the Arctic wind doesn't care that you're still learning how to exist. You crawl out of the den for the first time and instantly regret it. Snow is everywhere. Under your paws, in your fur, in your nose. You don't understand why your siblings are so eager to explore. They're bigger, stronger, and better at shoving you aside. The adults ignore you. They've got more important things to do, like scanning the horizon for danger or dragging back scraps of meat. You still rely entirely on your mother, but she has 4 mouths to feed and barely enough to go around. The pack eats first. By the time it's your turn, the scraps are licked clean. You gnaw at frozen bones, but it's more trouble than it's worth. When the pack moves, you follow, even though your legs aren't ready. Your paws sink into the snow. You stumble, fall behind. Your mother nudges you forward, not out of love, but because a dead pup is a waste. And in the Arctic, nothing can be wasted. Every time she pushes you, you feel it. How small, how weak you really are. You're learning fast. No one is going to carry you. Eventually, the pack decides it's time. Time for you and your siblings to learn the first rule of life out here. Survive. You're led out to watch the adults hunt. No one explains anything. You're just expected to observe and figure it out. The first target is a hare. The adults fan out, silent and focused, while you and your siblings hang back. You're supposed to stay quiet, but you're starving, restless, and not great at following instructions. The hare hears you before anyone moves. It bolts. Your dad shoots you a glare. Your mom doesn't even look at you. The pack regroups and moves on, leaving you scrambling after them. The next hunts go no better. You try to copy the adults, crouching low, creeping through the snow. But you're too noisy, too clumsy. The prey gets away every time. The pack doesn't hide their disappointment. You're eating less now, and it's starting to show. Your siblings are growing faster, getting stronger, learning to contribute. You're still lagging behind. Then winter comes, and it's worse than you imagine. The cold never stops biting and the snow keeps falling. Food is harder to find. The pack is always moving, searching, chasing, hoping. You're forced to keep up, even when your legs go numb and your belly feels hollow. One day, the adults bring down a caribou. But by the time you arrive, there's nothing left, just a skeleton picked clean. You chew on frozen scraps and pretend it's enough. The pack doesn't wait. They press on. You follow, even though every step feels like your last. The nights are the worst. The pack huddles together for warmth and you're left on the outside. The wind cuts through your fur and you shiver until morning. You wonder if you'll ever feel warm again. By the time spring returns, you've survived your first year. Barely. You're bigger now, but so is everyone else. And you're still at the bottom. New pups are born and they take your place. Your mom is busy with them now. The adults shove you aside when food is tight, and most days you get nothing. Your father, the alpha, starts to see you differently. Not quite a threat, but close enough. Every time you edge near the food, he pushes you away. Every time you get too close to the pups, he growls. The message is clear. You're no longer wanted. Then, one day, the pack moves without you. You watch them vanish into the distance and realize they're not coming back. You're alone now. At first, it feels like freedom. No growls, no glares, no fight for scraps. You roam the tundra, driven by instinct, surviving on whatever you can hunt or scavenge. It's hard, but you're built for this. Hares are your usual targets. Quick, but you're quicker now. Days become weeks. You find your rhythm. Hunt, eat, rest, move. Always alert, always cautious. You avoid bigger predators. When you cross into another pack's range, you back away. A fight isn't worth it. Not yet. You keep moving, nose to the wind, not looking for anything in particular. But the Arctic always surprises you. One day, you catch a scent. Not prey, not danger. Another wolf. A lone female. You follow carefully. A lot. Eventually, you see her. Thin, cautious, alone, like you. You approach slowly, trying not to seem like a threat. She doesn't run. That's a good sign. You circle each other, sniffing, measuring, thinking. Neither of you has much. Just survival instinct and the stubbornness to still be here. It's not a love story, it doesn't have to be. Out here, survival is enough. You begin traveling together. At first, it's awkward. Two loners adjusting to company. But slowly, it works. You hunt as a team. Bigger prey, better meals. You take turns keeping watch while the other sleeps. And slowly, you stop feeling so alone. As the seasons pass, you settle into a new rhythm, wandering together, hunting, resting. You carve out a tiny territory of your own. Then, one spring, everything changes. Your mate gives birth to 3 pups in a snow dog den while you're out hunting. The responsibility is overwhelming, but it feels right. You teach them how to walk, how to play, how to hunt. You guide them across the tundra, showing them where to find food, how to survive. It's hard work, but worth every step. Your little pack grows stronger by the day. Life as a leader is relentless. Every day is a race for food, for safety, for your family's survival. You lead every hunt, chase every caribou, track every hare. Your mate helps and your pups grow stronger, but the burden falls on you, and you carry it. Then one day, something goes wrong. You're chasing a caribou through deep snow. It kicks. A hoof slams into your leg. The pain is sharp, sudden, but you finish the hunt. Everyone eats, you think it's just a scratch. But days pass. The pain doesn't fade, it worsens. Your leg swells. Every step burns. You limp, fall behind. The pups don't understand why you're slower now. You try to keep hunting, but the infection spreads. You feel it draining your strength. Eventually, you stop moving. You lie in the snow, far from the pack. They don't wait. They can't. You understand. You've seen it before. This is how it goes. The infection takes hold. The cold sinks deep. Your breath slows, then stops. There's no ceremony, no goodbye. You die the way you lived. Alone, in a wild, unforgiving land. The Arctic doesn't notice. The Arctic doesn't care. It just keeps going. And so will your pack. Hunting, surviving, carrying on. Because out here, the cycle never stops. The Arctic always wins. Life as an Arctic wolf is brutal. But believe it or not, there's another animal that has it even worse. Trust me, it's wild. Check out the next video and see for yourself.